Welcome back, everyone. Almost everyone, because Isaac is apparently having a nap again. We are going over what happened in the last session. You're all here because you want to make an effort to stop the evil Creed of Power. You arrived at the camp in a multitude of ways. Some of you were already there, some of you arrived, and in the end you were all put in one team, the rule number 34 team, just not a reference to anything. And you were sent to investigate on the forest. Thank you, Asuka. You were sent there with the mission, actually 2 missions. The first one is to ensure that the animals of the forest no longer attack the caravans of the resistance. And secondly, to ask for assistance against the Creed of Power. You eventually made it halfway to the forest, where you found a nice little cave and the jester, in which someone obtained a ring with squirrels on it. And I'm not sure who has that. Ree has, I think, a coin.
Indeed I do. I have lots of coins.
No, I mean like the special coin, right? You had that one.
I have the lucky coin, yeah.
The lucky coin. Yeah, we call it that, sure.
It's my lucky coin.
Yes. And you also investigated it. You found mushrooms, some treasure, and Ree had an episode, shall we say, and was given a quest to find magical frogs. Only he was able to see his quest giver, however, so who knows how that will pan out. After that, you encountered the little jester, who was friendly. He told you some things and then left, after you told him where the camp is. After that, you managed to get to the lumberyard, where you met with Team 35, which was Lily, Sam, and Alexei. They had a little bit of a kerfuffle, to which Alexei and Sam investigated a house, and you guys, together with Lily, investigated another house, which was full of gnolls. You got rid of those, and you found the survivor, Zorak, who told you that something bad is happening in the forest, after which you accompanied him into the forest, which was not in good shape. Thorns, acid puddles, evil things, and just rot everywhere. You eventually managed to get to the heart of the forest, at which you found Lilith, which was the guardian of the forest, which was basically just a huge pile of rot at that moment. You had a fight with her, after which she consumed and focused the entire rot into her, which then led the Lady of the Forest to use her influence on the animals again, and managed to shine the regenerative moonlight on her and defeat the rot. And this is the point where we stopped last time, and this is also where we will continue. Right. Let me see. Okay, I will read down the script. As the light engulfs Lilith, causing the rot to burn off her fur and skin, Lilith holds out in pain and then slumps to the side. The forest falls silent, and you can see the light that at first only focused on Lilith dissipate and engulf the forest once again. The animals gather around Lilith and then unsure about the entire ordeal. Zorak at this point seems close to tears, and with a shaking voice he asks, "O Lady of the Forest, who remains of us? Where are the remaining priests?" Someone's crunching. If at least share some of the screws you're eating. Alright. A soft voice faintly echoes in the head of those who are magic adept. The ones that were taken, they can still be saved. As long as there is hope, our forest will find a way to flourish. Zorak falls on his knees and buries his head between his arms. They're all dead? And we must save those who were taken? But how? The voice again answers, "We may not be the driving faction, yet we are able to support those that have the ability to make a bigger change in this world." With what? There's nothing left. The forest is hurt. There are no priests left, or warriors. Everyone is gone. Worry not, my child. We will lick our wounds. We will recover. We are still many. Open your eyes. We may not have a war force, but we can make a change. For now, let the forest rest. Hearing this voice, he stands up. Yes, we will find a way. We must. Thank you, Lady of the Forest. The voice then turns to the rest of the group, and everyone is able to hear this. Brave heroes, small and big, human and all others. We're grateful for your help. You are safe now. Please feel at home. While it isn't much I can offer right now, I assure you, you have my deepest gratitude. Some time ago, the Creed arrived at our forest. Thought of the many outcomes, however, there was never an option to oppose them. So we bent the knee and welcomed them, thinking it would be the safest option. However, they came to the shrine and started to take many of my children hostages. Our warriors jumped in, but were no match for them. Most of them were killed. Most of them were taken or killed. Some escaped. They were not happy with the potential retaliation we could cause, so they spread a creature of pure evil around the forest, black as the abyss, able to consume and corrupt everything it touches. Took the control of our forest and turned my followers against me, and then turned my ever so faithful guardian against you. But this is over. Our forest lies in shambles for now. But nature is an unstoppable force, and we will recover. But let me ask you this. Why are you here?
No one? Am I taking this bullet?
Yes.
God damn it. We are here to investigate why the creatures of the forest attacked. Yeah, they were attacking all guys.
They're
right?
attacking the caravans, yes.
Yeah. Attacked our caravans, and we wanted to pacify and talk to the elves about this.
My children were blinded by the beast that haunted them. They will no longer cause your faction any harm. Your caravans will be safe.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
Supreme.
Wunderbar.
Indeed. Is there anything else you would like to ask the lady?
Do we have anything else we want to ask the lady?
You can ask her to fight the Creed.
Ask her. I think we should ask her if she can lend us any aid in our future endeavors if we shall need it.
Your microphone's not picking up, babe. Yes. Ask her.
I ask her.
Okay, Ree goes and then Ellie.
No, Ellie can go first.
Ellie goes first?
No, I'm getting attacked by Nene, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright.
What specifically do we want to ask her for? Just support?
If she will offer any aid in if we should so need it. Like if we get into a situation where we think nature will benefit us or animals will benefit us, then will she aid us?
What he said.
she looks at both Parch and what was your fucking name?
Kazir.
Kazir, yes. Sorry.
Kazir.
Yeah, because I don't have your
Did
name.
she really ask what was your fucking name?
No, she just looked at them. She doesn't know their names.
Everybody knows Kassir.
We are currently not in the situation to send help in form of forces.
Any supplies, food,
She
resources.
thinks the forest is not in a really good shape right now. She says there isn't much I can give you right now, but rest assured, I will ensure our debt will be repaid, not repaired.
Yeah, I was about to correct you.
Will shit.
Can I ask her if she's heard of a goblin called Drip?
Yes, you can. She looks at you. She says, Droop, I remember such a goblin. He once came to our village. He was writing a book of sort about the many things, the legends, and everything around our lands. He came.
And something about
Droop
being
can
carried by a
write.
dwarf.
Yeah, I was gonna say Drip could write. He got clever.
Holy shit! What happened to Droop?
He indeed was here. He wrote about his many travels, and he eventually left us. I do not know where he went though.
Hmm.
Can we ask her if there's any mine goblins in the forest?
She focuses a light on you, and you feel like your intelligence is slipping away from you. The little that was left.
Yeah.
For now, stay, rest. The forest will make sure you are safe. And as she says that, animals walk up to you, and they carry indeed some fruit and vegetables. It's not much, but we have some to give to you right now. And you may consider this a long rest. And yes. And is there anything you would like to do at this point before you basically pass out? Because it is at this point a little bit after midnight.
Kassir wants to look for ponds.
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 Small
Okay,
bodies
okay.
of water.
Okay, roll me... I can let you roll nature or perception.
Let's take perception then, because
All
nature
right.
is shit. Never mind, perception is shit as well.
Well, you could ask the druid.
You look around, and the only puddles you find, they're still acid in them. You're not sure if you find more right now.
Yeah, but are there living creatures in that acid?
No, there's
Specifically, like green jumping small creatures secreting slime.
if there ever was a frog in it, it'd be now dissolved.
Ah.
No
pity.
thanks for you today.
Kassir will just lay on his back then and start thinking, I kind of want fried frog legs.
Oof. That is...
Disturbing.
And the frogs that are not in this forest, if they heard you, they would run at this point. Right. Anyone else who would do anything before sleeping?
Parch thinks he deserves a reward after his hard efforts. So I see
You do?
he's still got some good wine in his backpack, so he's just going to treat himself to a nice bottle of wine and get fucked up.
You treat yourself to a bottle of wine, yeah. You enjoy that one. And
Cheers.
Fire water.
Oh,
of course, the whole bottle.
Yeah, I'm just going to down it in one.
Oh,
oh man,
God.
that's
Share?
heathen.
Wow.
Don't shot a bottle of wine. That's not good for you.
Armor didn't rage on a bitch.
Right. Do we have anything else? Right.
Doesn't
Okay.
sound like it.
All right. The lot of you fall asleep. All right. You awaken to war cries, siege equipment, explosions. As you
In
look
the
around,
forest?
as you look around, you see the banners of the Creed and the banners of the Resistance. You oversee this battlefield from a mountain. The armies at first seem evenly matched, but eventually a blue flash runs through the air, emanating from the citadel of Lardel. For a moment, the armies take a moment to gaze upon the sky. Moments later, a deep growl pierces the air as a dragon hovers over the Resistance army, launching a large fireball at it. As the fireball slowly descends onto the army, you hear panicked screams and cries for help. A blue shield forms above the army, and you can see Lily focusing her energy onto it. As the fireball and the shield meet, everything flashes to white. After a few moments, you once again see the scene before you unfolds, corpses as far as the eye can see. Not only the Resistance, but also the Creed. As the scene gets blurry once again, you awaken. Lily sits next to you. She notices that you kind of shrug up from your sleep, and she asks you, "You've seen it, haven't you?" "I've been having this dream for months, every night, but it changes. At first I thought it was an ill omen. I saw the fight play out, but as I studied about the Resistance, one day I decided that if we don't take this chance, there might not be another one left. That was the first time the dream changed. I saw myself in this dream from now on. I was among them. I had no impact on it whatsoever. However, I had already begun working on a spell that could potentially repel even a devastating attack. And eventually I managed to pull it off successfully once. And the dream changed once again to what you saw now. I tried to tell the Resistance leader, but he dismissed it, saying it's just superstitious and it could unnerve others or make them run away. Did you see the dream?"
Are you speaking of a big battlefield?
She nods. The dream that I see, at least, is two armies colliding, and then a dragon
Curious.
appearing.
Whatever you're smoking, I want it.
She looks over to Mer and says, "I wish I was smoking things, because then I at least would know how to quit this."
Cassier will pull forward out of his pocket some powdered moon sugar.
Oh.
What?
What?
Are you spreading cocaine around here as well now?
He is rolling a leaf and sniffing it, yeah.
She looks at it and decides, "I'd rather not right now."
Oh, prediction dreams aren't that uncommon, are they?
You're muted again. I don't hear you. Look if this thing flashes, babe.
No answer?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Well, prediction dreams aren't that uncommon, are they?
Well, how many prediction dreams have you heard of that repeat every night and change?
Oh, that's a good point.
From my culture, that is actually a common thing.
Is it? Interesting. Okay. She looks at you,
I
intrigued.
suppose
Really?
dreams.
Well, our elders dream of the future.
But is it
And
always the
lead,
same?
and lead the clan towards the towards greatness.
But how can we... This dream... I don't know whether it is even true or not. Right now I just know it happens every night, and depending on our actions, things still change.
Oh, did the protection charm do a positive change in your mind, or?
She ponders. Every time the dream stops at that point, but after the white flash, only corpses remain, so something still must go wrong, I guess. What's strange is, I do not see any of you in this fight. And trust me, I have seen it many times play out. Looking
Do you
for
think-
anything that could help.
Maybe she dreams of a possible future.
Possible, yet not set in stone, at least of yet.
Maybe we're just unimportant.
Or perhaps we're elsewhere.
Perhaps you were elsewhere. Perhaps you were overseeing it from a distance.
Or fighting a different fight. Perhaps not in the field.
Maybe I didn't make it quite audible, but you guys were on a mountain at that point, overseeing the battlefield.
That means we are important.
That
Well, it
means
seems
you were
like-
Likely
not
woke
there.
the dragon.
Well, I at least saw the battlefield from a upper view, so it could be possible.
She ponders again. So you will not be there at the day of fighting? You were on a mountain hike?
Oh, don't ask me. In the future, anything can happen.
That's fair. She also ponders, do you have any idea when this is going to happen? Yeah, like I have tried looking for signs, but it's not like someone is shouting the day during combat.
Have you seen the position of the sun?
The position of the sun.
At least what time of day it would be.
She ponders again and says, I know it happens during midday, but that doesn't tell me how much time we have left.
Is there anyone else you've seen on the battlefield?
I see my friends, Sam and Alexei. I see the war chief leading what I assume is the entire resistance army, which is strange because he said he does not want an open field attack on them. Besides that, that's all I see.
Maybe something changes his mind.
Or someone?
Right.
What are you laughing about?
Nothing. I would never laugh at anything. I'm a good Christian man.
You're not even Christian.
What?
Shut up.
How dare all of you? Right. And as it's still very, very early, she looks around, and then some squirrels actually come running, and they bring some tea leaves, and she looks at them. Oh, is it tea time now? And then she prepares some tea. And you have a little breakfast. Nothing that would buff you, however.
Okay.
Not even the tea.
The tea has the herbal effects. If you're panicked or anything, you can remove that. But I think you
Yeah, I did have sanity thingy.
you should be fine. At this point, you can remove the insanity because you feel calm, you feel protected in the forest now, not before.
Had a good little nap.
Good little nap indeed, for 8 hours about.
And just a few hours ago, just took a massive freaking beam in the face from a wolf. Massive wolf. I wonder whose fault that is.
It's only your own fault.
Hmm.
Right. And it's now about let's say it's 8 a.m. You see the sunrise, and you once again hear the voice. Many come before you. We had many interactions with many different creatures, be they animals or men. The none ever turned against us. I will think long and hard about the future of my children. Once you leave the forest, I will seal the entrance shut until I've made my decision. Is there anything you wish to ask before you leave?
I don't think so.
Give me 1 second. Let me check my notes.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Have you
Okay.
ever heard of a jester?
A jester? Aren't these meant to tell jokes?
We met one on our way here, and it was awfully cryptic and strange.
Tell me
He
more
was a
about
mighty funny guy.
it. Conflicting messages.
May not have done something to our friend over here.
I will pull out the coin and flip it, and he'll be like, he even gave me a coin.
You feel like a hand touches your shoulder for a moment, Dream, and for a moment nothing happens. Your friend, he was mind controlled, even if just briefly. It's a lingering spell.
Well, that makes sense.
I
Strange that he is already, but
cannot detect who casted this. I can detect it as a very powerful magic, but I am not certain where it came from. She then... Mhm.
our member here, he told the jester where our resistance camp is. You think that's a bad thing?
She ponders. Not everything is inherently good or bad. Many things out there are wild.
Well, he did leave us a cryptic message.
She ponders a cryptic message. Can you repeat it?
To find it, hold on.
And while Ego is doing
He's-
that... Oh, you have it? Okay.
No, hold on. Where is it?
Okay, and while Ego is doing that, she looks at the coin. This coin is both very powerful and very harmful. If whoever has this coin flips it and it lands on heads, he will find massive success. However, should the coin fall on tails, he will face harsh consequences.
Oh,
I remember now. He spoke in numbers.
I did mention that I took it out and flipped it.
He did.
Okay, but it needs... You just flipped it. Okay. Let me see. There should be a flip. Is it? No, it's not a fudge. We're gonna just say it's a D2. Roll 1 D2. 2 is heads, by the way. Did it not work? Oh, okay. As you flip the coin, and while she's saying that, it indeed lands on tails.
Oh boy.
Oh,
But
Lovely.
nothing right now seems to happen.
of course not. It's just a coin.
Of course it is.
It's my favorite
Yes.
coin. From my favorite person.
Our jester friend, he spoke in numbers.
And then she looks at the numbers, and this must be a riddle of sorts. Perhaps code.
Oh, don't worry. I already,
Yeah,
I already solved it.
Yeah, we
So
decoded it.
after you told her how you decoded it, she ponders again. I am not sure who would use this code.
Well, seeing as how he told us to go to hell, I don't think he has good intentions in mind.
That would indeed seem so, yes.
I don't think. I think we should head back as soon as possible. Then.
Mhm. And she once again ponders, and she says, I will give you a boon of this forest. Everyone roll me a d20. Slash roll 1d20.
Or just click the dice on the side.
Yeah, whichever. I want numbers. 12, 20. Okay, parchments. Okay, she looks over at the barbarian. And she gives you an item. And you can roll me 1 epic.
Oh, hell yeah.
God damn it.
Where's Isaac?
Isaac's having a nap.
Dragon Slayer sword.
Alright, this
Yeah.
fits.
Okay.
I like it.
Let's go.
Let's go, Potch.
I will
New
drop
weapon.
this into your inventory and then also show everyone the description.
Just casually hands a Dragon Slayer sword.
March is gonna fight the big dragon and the
They're gonna be even
the dream.
dragons in the
Yeah.
And I will show this. Oh wait, I can't
Cool.
show this, I'm afraid.
I'm gonna ride that bitch into battle.
Jesus.
The sword of the dragon.
It's like Shrek again.
Okay, I linked it to you in.
Soon-
Let me roll that actually
Soon
once.
we have little Potch dragon babies.
Oh god,
Oh,
dear
God, no.
lord.
How does it work though? It should have like a text about.
Oh, I didn't mean to do
So you ride the dragon or the sword to glory? Which one?
that. I guess we'll find out.
Okay.
Are you gonna slay the dragon?
Yeah.
This is
Or lay
quite
the dragon.
quite interesting. It was not meant to be like this, but you know what? I will take it. You have magic bonus on this. This is a magical items, which means it's +1 to hit and +1 to damage. And it deals an extra 3d6 to only dragons.
3.
3d6 damage.
Wait, why can't I hear Edge anymore?
Oh, because I hit the thing, sorry. 1, 2. What is the roll on this weapon by default? Hold on. It should be the same as a great sword.
It's 1d6.
Does it say so?
Oh no, that's damage. 2d6, it says for damage actually.
Oh, because it's any sword. That's what it is. Which you wanted as a great sword?
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how to open that.
We will say she gave you a great sword because that works with your character. Slashing. And then 3d6. Slashing. Now we call it dragon. Okay. Wait, did I do that right? Let's see. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. So the dragon part only comes into play if there is a dragon.
Yeah.
Okay. She reaches out her hand, and from the earth, it opens, and then you see a hilt rise from the forest, and she pulls out a large two-handed sword with ease, and then she looks at the barbarian. You might be strong enough to wield this. There might be things out there. You might find use for it. We have protected this for many years. May you find use in it.
Parch kind of like says in a hungover, groggy voice, "New toy."
You can't believe how fucking well this worked. Almost scripted, but not really. I like chaos part. Right. So you walk to the edge of the forest, and you can finally look out and breathe fresh air, no longer the musky air that was in the forest. wild open fields, and you can also see a mountain in the distance. You can in fact see 2 mountains. You stand at the edge of the forest, and Zorak is there. He waves you goodbye. I will remain inside the forest till our Lady of the Forest has made a decision. May we see again. Who knows under what circumstances.
All right.
All right, and as
Go.
you wave your goodbyes, you see the moment that Zorak steps in, that the forest with vines and roots, it kind of seals all entrances shut and seals itself in order to recover. You find yourself on a different side of the forest now. You're not at where the lumberjacks were. You're close enough that you know where the lumberjacks are. What would you like to do?
We should probably pick up the other team, shouldn't we?
No, they're with you. They're with you.
Everybody?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they came with you.
And this was our only mission, yeah?
I think so.
Yeah, the forest and the elves and the creatures. I guess we can't do anything else but return home. Then I guess back to camp.
Well, time to find that damn jester.
No, he is placed in the middle of the camp.
Oh, well, who knows? I guess we'll find out.
Right. Is everyone up for going back?
Yeah.
All right. We are once again changing scenes to a familiar place. And I'm going to change the music manually because I'm too stupid to do that. Here we go. God damn it. Ignore the red bar. Your old tokens still had the wrong thing on that. The one under your HP, I mean.
When it's so disturbing,
Oh, yeah.
I know this music.
Let me put Izoi here. He's right now eating ferrets or something. Right. You once
Hi,
again.
Izoi.
There he is.
Oh, good morning.
As you were talking about him.
Buddy, it just
You're-
a lot of stuff happening
No
at
worries.
the last minute.
No worries. You arrived back at camp. We once again do the same thing. You may place yourself at the landmark that you want to be having an interaction with, and once everyone picked a location, we will go through them one by one.
Oh Jesus, hold on. It's really, really laggy for me.
Oh,
Have you turned hardware acceleration on for that browser?
Probably not. Don't.
That would help.
I can't find my character.
oh, that's right. Drag it on it to it then.
No,
Melvin, turn it on. Sorry.
On, yes.
Yeah, okay. I got it.
You mean you can't see it in the party list, Suka?
I can't see it in the journal now.
Let me double check.
Oh no, I can't see Suka either. Oh no, Jinx.
Can be edited and controlled by Asuka, it says.
No, like, I'll send a picture in
Okay.
Discord.
Oh my god, that's so much better. Thank you, Mel.
There
No
is no
worries.
option to see any of the player characters.
Oh.
Mm.
Do you have any text at the top?
No.
Like, there's a search field. If you type in something, then it's not gonna find anything.
Let me share my screen, because
Yeah.
maybe I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
stupid.
yeah. Hold on. Let me
Should I just drag Suka on?
No, you can't do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
That one. Okay.
You see a lot of things that you're not meant to see, but you don't see the things. What? It's like almost in worse for you. Can you refresh the page?
Jeez.
It was almost like all the things that I see.
Now you
Oh.
can see it.
That
No,
was really bizarre. Okay, never mind. Okay. Yes. Okay, where were we? You guys are now on the field. You position yourself where you want to go. Asuka is also on the field. We all good. Okay. Yeah, place yourself where you want to go, and then we'll go over it. Unless you want to stay at the entrance and just chill there.
Is there anything specifically that I missed at the start, other than us returning to camp?
You missed a nightmare, which I will sum it down. Lily has a reoccurring nightmare that happens every day, and depending on the actions that she does, changes the dream. In the dream, you guys were on a mountain overlooking a battlefield between the Creed of Power and the Resistance. And eventually a dragon descended and shot a large fireball onto the Resistance, which Lily managed to shield. But the moment that the fireball and the shield connect, everything goes white. And once you guys had vision again, everyone was dead. And she shared with you that she, depending on what she learns and what she does, the stream changes.
Okay.
And you were overseeing the battlefield from a mountain.
Overseeing the battlefield. Okay.
And fucking Parch got the Dragon Slayer by just rolling on Epic.
I would like to actually just walk around camp and try to listen if I can hear anything about that blue jester.
Very
Yeah, we
good,
asked
very
about
good,
it.
very good. Okay,
It's been nagging my mind since last time.
Jinx, where do you want to go?
Search for it, I think.
So I'll just go around
I'll
here
chill
somewhere
here.
and just listen.
Okay, let's start with Eastside, with the Jester, because that also relates to the market.
Oh, okay. So I'll just place my character around here somewhere, but still like from a distance from the rest.
No worries. Let me jump over to market. And then let me change the music, because I once again didn't automate it. Because you can automate this. You arrive at the market.
There's multiple ISOs.
Oops. Well, that happened.
Yeah, because you were already on the map. Okay, hold on. This is fine. Oh yeah, right, you can't see them. Okay, perfect.
The best market music.
Indeed. Which is not even a market music, it's the town music. Or is it? No, this is the market music, right? Yeah, this is the market music. Yeah.
I think so.
As you arrive on the market, and Iso is a little bit behind. You already hear it from the distance. There's like people laughing and all sorts of cheering going on. And you can indeed see someone that you were so familiar with standing in a small crowd of people doing all kinds of card tricks and stuff.
Oh, it's the blue bitch.
Okay. So I hear. Well, considering I can't see.
You
initially, but-
definitely hear that there's like, oh, do the trick again.
Mhm. I then like to just stay out, like not too far from the circle, and just, I would say, observe to the best of my abilities, mostly to see if there isn't any fishy or strange happening that the jester does with the crowd specifically, as he's doing his whatever tricks.
You see, he has a. Well, you don't.
No, I don't,
You
but just
hear
a-
that coin is being thrown in front of him into some sort of container. Well, he jumps around, and there's a lot of motion in his hands. That much you can feel already.
Mm-hmm. All right.
You can also
Um,
feel that he's surrounded by people, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what he wants with money.
All right then. Where is my? There it is.
My poor Jester. What are you gonna do to my Jester? My Jester did nothing wrong. He gave you 3 items.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a coin.
Yeah, and someone
Yeah, he
has
did actually.
a squirrel ring that they still haven't used.
Is his name Droop?
No, his name is not Droop.
No, sadly,
Hmm.
I miss Droop.
I think.
Wait, actually.
I think I'm going to use disguise self
Okay.
on myself.
What do
I'm
you
going
disguise yourself as?
to disguise myself as a random person that would probably be walking away at this moment, unseen by the jester. Like just a random stranger that would be around him. I'll also throw a coin, but I'll do it at a closer distance so he can see me doing it. And I want to see what happens. So I will throw to him a. I'll throw an electrum piece.
You throw him an electrum piece, and he looks over, and if you could see it, you would know that he smiles at you and he winks at you.
No, right.
I bet that fucker never stops smiling.
Probably not.
He's happy. No thoughts, only happy.
Mhm.
Empty head.
So, as that is happening,
He should stand over here, under the smiling man.
No, that's the Thief Guild merchant.
Well, he's stealing these people's coins.
No, he's not. He's performing. He's performing.
You can talk, Asuka. You can talk.
What? I haven't stolen anything on this character yet.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So what does you want? Do you want to bother the jester? Do you want to shop?
I'm mostly. I'm going to try to like go for more like a cheery voice,
Alright.
and I was
Maybe
go
your
like,
character doesn't know how to be cheery.
"Wow, sir, you are new here, I suppose. Your tricks and acrobatic features are very much fun to look at. Where have you learned all these things?"
He jumps over to you and looks at you. He tilts his head. He's clearly looking at the blindfold that you're wearing and contemplates how you can say you
That's
enjoy.
why disguise self, disguise
Okay, you have
also
you can see.
my-
Okay. Oh,
Well, it makes me. It's basically an illusion. So
Okay.
with the disguise, so no blindfold. I'm
He
just looking
sees
like a
through
random
your
person.
illusion because he is God.
Well, if he can see through it.
What is the mechanics behind that? Then do you basically have eyes
So
through
if
which you
he-
cannot
if-
look?
Like it looks like I have eyes, but I cannot see. But
Oh,
I can
that's
still
Probably like
creepy.
a camouflage. It's just
yeah, can just feel or hear or sense the rest.
Okay.
As
okay,
normal.
Okay.
If he could see, then Isaac would be on the ground, grasping for his eyes because he's not used to seeing the sunlight or something.
No, if I was looking at him straight, well, you know what happened.
Would it do?
But if somebody is suspicious of a certain person, they can always, if they have the right mind to it, they can always do a investigation check, an intelligence check against my spell DC, if I'm not mistaken, which is currently 15. If they want to if they feel like they're being
Okay.
conned on it or anything.
The
But
music's
yeah,
well, the
Okay.
jester.
Okay. He jumps in front of you, and he makes a shrugging with his arms, and then holds one of his fingers in front of his mouth in order to make like a hushing noise, and then he just looks at you confused.
a hushing noise.
Wait,
huh?
so who investigated who? Did Isaac investigate the jester, or did the jester investigate Isaac?
No, the jester has to investigate me if
I'm just
they-
rolling things. Don't worry about it.
Oh. It's kind of weird because Edge is Wilbur,
Oh yeah. Okay. Let me.
and Wilbur is God.
Okay. There we go. I'm just got it.
Yeah, that's what I tried to say, but apparently my microphone was cut off.
Okay.
Oh.
No,
'Cause I was
those.
like, I'm pretty sure that we killed Wilbur.
Yeah,
We
that was a
killed
meme.
Wilbur.
That was a meme.
Yeah.
He was a squirrel man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Wilbur.
Let's see.
He then opens his jacket again, almost in a "what are you buying" way, and shows you his items again.
Oh my god.
Well, at least I can hear the jiggling in his.
Mhm.
He has an
As he
arsenal of
opens the-
blue dildos.
He
Oh, oh
Hell
my!
yeah.
You must have acquired a lot of things on your travels. What kind of significant items
okay.
would you what's the correct word again? Advise? No.
Recommend?
Recommend. That's the. Would you recommend? Try as chippery as possible.
Okay. He once again. You see items. He holds some acorns in his hands, and he acts like he's throwing one, and then he acts like whoosh, rises the arms over his head.
Man, I can't believe Ali calls me a thief. Look at this guy's prices.
And then he also shows you a dagger. He holds it on the blade and points it upwards and looks through a tiny hole in the hilt into the sun, and then gives you a thumbs up.
He literally sells a coin for 50 gold coins. He's a master.
He then shows you a belt and acts like he's throwing something, and like he's catching it also.
Considering that there are also people around us, what do they say as they all see or?
They look baffled. They're like, "Huh? Is that a magic thing? Are you selling a regular coin?" And then he holds his hand before his mouth and acts like he's laughing.
I wonder if he
because
screams
the last time
if we stab him.
Don't you dare.
The last time you've met the jester, it was a moment where I wasn't present. Did the jester talk at all?
He
during that
gave
time?
you only numbers.
He spoke in numbers, and I know
Weren't you
exactly
there?
what he said.
He spoke
Pretty sure
in
you were there.
numbers.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
I
Exactly
I
what he said.
forgot that he didn't speak. I mean, like forgot. I didn't.
Yeah, he
grasp that
doesn't talk.
concept. Otherwise, I honestly wouldn't have.
He just
attempted
gesticulates to you.
Otherwise, I wouldn't actually have engaged in talking with him.
And I have a perfect idea for later.
Oh god.
Wait, Edge, does he have customers for this shit? Like, are people buying his stuff?
Yeah, there probably is customers eventually, yeah. People that are curious enough.
Okay, perfect.
But yes, these are, in quotation mark, items.
I'm eyeing him intently, watching his moves and stuff.
He looks over and gives
If you
you a
do anything
wink.
bad to him, I'll stop you myself.
No.
I'm watching you.
So, no, that won't work.
Wait, the ring, 3 squirrels are engraved. That's what Ree has.
Yeah, I suppose we can remove the coin and the squirrel ring. You're right.
All right.
Yeah, I'm removing that.
Oh, okay.
Can I
Wait,
sense
did someone
any...
buy a cold?
Can I sense anything magical from the items that he's currently
Even without
juggling?
a Arcana check, it just jumps in your face. This is all sorts of wondrous items. But
It's
since
all
there's so
numbers.
many different ones, you can't really
Oh, no,
make
no.
out which is
He's
what.
juggling with them, so I can't. I need time to discern them all. From what I can hear around me, from what they are saying, wow, what he has doing in front of me, I'm going to just honestly, I thought he was a talking person. I didn't understand that he didn't talk, so I've kind of been doing useless stuff all the time. Let's see then. All right. I will just politely decline what he's offering, considering that he won't recognize me at a future moment.
No,
Or at least my character
he
thinks.
sees that you're declining, and he puts his index finger to his eyes and then points it slowly down, like, "Oh, like a tear."
I do
Well,
bow
now.
a little bit. And where is it? And then I will go mostly behind. Like, I'm going to just go a little bit further and attempt to, like, turn around as if I'm just leaving. Do I hear people behind me, sort of like close off again the circle, and he doing his little thing again?
Yeah, exactly that.
Okay. From a decent distance, but still within a line of, I wouldn't say vision of things, I would maybe try to, as quietly as possible.
Why are you plotting?
I'm going to basically keep this spell ready, is what I'm going to say. I'm going to wait for an opportunity, depending on what happens in front of me, while the rest is their thing, so everybody has some. But I'm going to keep Charm Person ready to be cast at a moment's notice. So just so you know, as a DM, that I'll have it ready to cast at a good opportunity.
All right, you have Charm Person ready. We don't know what you're plotting with it yet, but it is definitely ready.
Okay, so just do your own thing. I'm just casually walking around.
I love that you're so cautious of my little Chester here. He's just having a great time.
I love him.
There's probably nothing about him.
That's fine.
Right.
He's just
Always
there
just
to
good to be
cause
cautious.
chaos.
Right. So.
Can I? Wait,
Yes,
I want to do
you
a
can.
thing. I want to go over to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to.
Give him some stones, Ellie. He loves those.
No. Hold on. I have Zone of Truth.
But he can't speak, right? He isn't that
He can
for like.
speak in code, and we can work out the code.
What if he's above that? I mean, I guess we'll know soon. And then you roll a 1.
No.
I mean, I guess you're gonna have to
one.
tell the truth.
That's a very truthful creature right there.
He looks over
Actually,
at Susan.
everybody in the zone.
What if he's truly insane and like his truth is maybe,
His own truth.
yeah, or like it's like he speaks
depends
in
what
like
X1 it comes to
riddles
do.
It says an affected creature is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie.
As the jester is now standing in the circle of truth, as well as some of the people that are surrounding him, he looks over at Susan, he shakes his head and crosses his arms in front of him and taps his foot on the floor.
I'm gonna ask him, did you tell us to go to hell, and why did you say that?
He just holds his hand in front of his face, almost if shocked. And then he nods at you and winks at you.
Wait,
Oh
he
my
told us
God.
to go to hell?
And after that, he does a large flip over here, and the crowd follows him.
Damn.
What the heck? I decided I hate him now.
He's an e-girl, and the crowd are his simps.
I'm gonna follow him.
Why you gonna cast it again?
Ali is also a sim.
Oh, can I not do it again? Is he... Oh, he's not in the zone anymore,
No,
is
he
he?
jumped out.
Oh, little dick.
Yeah, but I mean, he
You can try to
doesn't have-
root him in it, maybe if you attack.
Wait,
No.
just drag him by the hair. or
Yeah,
the
forceful,
hat.
forceful.
You want me to do it?
don't touch him. You know
No.
what happened last time. Oh God.
What happened last time?
Fucking the cat guy got fucking charmed, mind controlled.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh?
Re get
I have not
charmed?
been charmed.
Yeah. Re was
He's my
having
best friend over there.
Re was having a psychedelic thing with the shrooms, but
Oh yeah, that also happened.
I also snorted moon sugar.
yeah, I mean,
There's
I
a
don't want to
lot
know
of
what
things
else
going
you're
on with Ray.
Yeah, he probably shits in a litter box and snorts that too.
Oh boy.
How did you know?
Exactly. There you go.
Right. So I assume you guys wanted to do some buying and selling of things. Did everyone already manage that, or do they have like a role play session of what
Of
you
course
want
I
to
have
buy?
a role play
All
session.
right,
Come
let's
on.
go.
Come on.
Ray, you.
I will.
Mhm.
Huh? No. Finish your thought.
No, I was about to say, Ree, what do you want to buy where?
I will march up confidently to the last merchant I was at. You
Yeah.
remember, right?
Mhm,
Right.
Yeah, of course.
And I'll be like, arms wide. I will be like, my friend, I've come to you with more fantastic goods I've found on my adventures.
The shopkeep looks at you. I wouldn't say friend, but what do you have?
This, my friend, and I'll pull out a sapphire and ruby,
Mm-hmm.
totally common items, but I will tell him, these, my friends, are legendary hand-me-downs from an ancient empire in the desert
Okay.
kingdom of blah blah blah.
And roll me deception.
Is blah 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 a real place?
Now it
Ah,
is.
yeah. It's a real place. Deception.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
He,
Nice.
Oh.
he contemplates and it's like, I don't think blah 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 is a real place.
I will look shocked, touch my chest, and be like, "Are you? What? It's the neighboring country from where I'm from."
And he looks to his side and actually gets a map out. Show me where.
It's not on this map.
Bitch, where?
It's another continent, my friend.
He opens another map. Which of the continents?
Can I just randomly
another
point and
planet.
hit the right one?
No, 'cause it should
not
be
with a
noted.
one deception. Everything you do will fail.
Ah, damn it.
I'm just fluffing it out.
This is a new continent. They're not mapped on any maps.
You can
Reach
keep
us-
your lies to yourselves, and he looks at the gems and offers you the normal price.
God damn it. Oh well, 10 gold each then.
Yeah.
Re-became Christopher Columbus. He just found a new continent.
Yeah.
Can he get minus reputation with that merchant now?
In the top left corner, it says merchant will remember this.
Yeah, but he also remembers I sold him some relics a while back. That
He might be contemplating about that by now.
he's a merchant. He
Oh, no,
understands.
of course. Right. Anyone else who would like to try their luck?
I would want to sell my old great sword.
A great sword. That's a good question. Is there one in the store so we have a value to that? Great sword is 15. He looks at it. He tries to lift it, but it's really heavy for him, so he just drags it a little bit across the table. Very heavy.
Don't scratch it. It's valuable.
It's gonna scratch the table rather than the sword, I'll have you know. He sees a few dents and everything in it, and he's like, I can give you 10 for it.
Very well.
And then he drags it further off the table, and with a loud bang, it falls off, and he hands you a small pouch with 10 gold pieces.
Nice. Thank you very much.
Right, anyone else who wants to roleplay shopping? Otherwise, you're also free to just do it behind the scenes. Just deduct money, add items.
Could you give for me for these weird mushrooms?
Weird mushrooms.
The phallus fungus.
Okay, he looks
I
at
have
them. I personally don't see any use in them. I can give you 5 coppers each, or you try your luck somewhere else.
Well, it made the cat high, so they must be good for something.
I don't think we're dealing in drugs here, sir.
Okay, I'll try the potions then. Get no.
Do you need those mushrooms?
No, you're not gonna get them. You have enough drugs. I assume.
Alright. So you want to try your luck at the potion store now, Ego?
Yeah.
Alright. And I suppose you approach with the same. You want to sell these mushrooms, and you see the woman on the other side. She almost jumps over the table. Let me see. And she takes it. And with a small magnifying glass looks at it. She hands it back to you. These are, how do I put this? Most use them as a psychedelic of sorts. You can't
Fantastic.
really make potions with these.
Oh, you definitely can.
There, some
Make them into poison, perhaps?
she contemplates. You could tip your weapon with that and just stone out a monster, I suppose. But most people turn them.
To himself and looks at it, it's like, huh.
Most people turn these into pills that just calm them down, or eat them straight and just, I don't know, pass out for a moment.
I would rather avoid getting high of random mushrooms. To be completely honest.
She looks at you and says, "That's up to you," and then she licks the hand with which she touched it, and you see her eyes kind of go cross.
Oh, Jesus Christ. They're gonna squint his eyes and...
I can give you 2 gold pieces each if you leave them with me.
Contemplates on it for a moment. He's kind of low on money, so it's kind of... Yeah, sure.
Right?
Are you gonna get high off them or something?
That is for me to know and you to find out if you care.
Oh, considering the size of your pupils, it kind of tells otherwise.
Right, and she will take them, and then you see her whistle, and another worker comes out and is like, "What's up?" And she's like, "Your shift's now." And then you see her run off with these mushrooms.
I'm not gonna judge the lady's own hobbies.
Yeah.
I will add 10 gold into my inventory and
Oh,
remove
poor
the
Kazir.
mushrooms.
No mushrooms for him anymore.
No mushrooms for
No.
Kazir. He didn't pick any. It's your own fault.
He just ate them.
Hmm.
Right. Anyone
Oh.
else who wants to RP shopping? Otherwise, we jump to the next
make
scene.
people high.
All right.
No.
No.
Who was in the next area? Who was in... Right, we have Parch and Ellie in the Hawk's Dream. I guess we just all move, because considering you... Yeah, let's just all move there.
Me and Parch in the pub.
Fuck yeah.
All right, you once again arrive actually at the entrance. I guess you can move yourself, or I'll move you. But yeah, you just come in, and what will you do?
Well, I won't be there because when we move away from the market, I'd rather go to the... Where was the leader's tent again?
The resistance leader, yeah.
Or at
it's-
least a higher ranking person.
Yeah, you move to the resistance leader. We move to that scene after.
Yeah, okay.
All right, Susan, you're already at the bar. What do you want?
I'm already at the bar. I'm gonna go to the bar.
Yes?
I'm gonna shout back to everyone else who wants a hog's piss.
Oh, go on then.
I'm gonna pass. Thank you.
Two of your finest hog's piss, please.
All right. The hog. He looks happy with this.
I'm gonna try your
and
luck twice.
you will once again roll me a Constitution saving throw. Oh boy. All right. Let me open my page.
Apologies, how do I roll a saving throw again?
It's in the top left part of your page.
Saving throws.
All right.
Oh yeah, I see it. Hold on. Constitution save.
Okay. All right. As he hands both of you guys the drink, Parch sees it, and it's once again that yellow bubbly liquid, and the hog gives him a smile, and he just shots that down and hits it on the floor, and not on the floor, on the
table?
table, yeah, on the bar table.
Bar.
It's like,
No.
oh,
I'm gonna throw the tankard over my shoulder and go absolute piss.
and then one of the bar mates jumps over it, does a sick flip, collects it in the air, and looks at you as like, "Sir, please do not." And while this happens, Ellie, Susan, sits in front of her beer, and she drinks it, and you can see she didn't take it so well this time. Her eyes go cross, her face hits the bar.
She
And
was
then
so
she-
confident.
And then she just rolls off the chair. And you just see the hog laughing. He's like, got another one.
And she was so confidently just walking to the freaking bar to be like, yeah, one of your
Yeah.
worst hog's piss, please. I
God
mean,
damn
to
it.
be honest, she kind of deserved it, I guess.
Yeah, and then they help you out and just throw you to the couch because you're sober. To sober up. I told everyone there's harsh consequences to this, and you guys keep drinking the hog's piss for fun.
Well, you put it in to taunt them.
Yeah. What will the rest of you guys do?
What's room service? Is that literal room service?
It's basically if you want to get a room.
I'm gonna go.
Is the
Pat
girl
Susan's
coming with
back.
me?
No, the girl
I knew
is
it. Service?
not coming with you.
Oh.
But a hog comes with you.
She looks at you
Oh.
and says, "You couldn't afford me, darling."
You wish.
Remember that some of you have different options in this map. Depending on your background And quests you are given.
All right. Oh boy. Yeah, it's true.
You?
Casually
Yeah.
just throwing out
What?
options.
I'd like to approach the seemingly normal cat
All right. How would you do that?
and I make a small bow
Mm-hmm.
and whisper so that only the cat, like it's only
Yes.
hearable to the cat, the deed is done.
The cat sits up and it looks at you. You almost feel it smile, and it nods. And the moment you turn around, you feel your purse just a bit heavier.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck did he do? What?
Damn, son. Let's go. Anything else?
And the cat looks up to the roof and shakes her head and like no, and then it lays down again.
And then I say, it is what it is, and I walk back.
And the cat nods at you.
Do we see this?
No.
You see part of it. You see him talking to the cat, but you do not get the idea behind what just happened.
There just thinks
I-
that
I see- I see-
the change is crazy.
I see Nier looking at me intently, and I say, lovely creatures.
Right.
And I nod it off.
Whatever floats your boat, mate.
The cat is staring at Myrrh now.
Oh,
Oh shit.
All right.
hi.
Just hi.
The cat looks
God,
very,
Myrrh.
very, very disappointed in you.
Yeah, he's very disappointed in himself as well.
And you can see from the cat, it opens the locker below it, and there's a single letter in it. And I'm going to hand you this letter in your notes.
Murdoch will start sweating. It's like it just drains and tosses from his face and be like, with sweaty palms, take the letter and be like,
Perfect.
thanks.
Can we say there's mom spaghetti on his sweater already?
And then the cat still looks disappointed in you and lays down.
Murdoch is also disappointed.
Oh.
Near is confused. Wait, why do these people keep talking to the cat?
Find
I'm a
out.
druid. Jesus Christ.
Find out, lose a
It's gonna-
hand.
Is it gonna go and just peek over Murdoch's shoulder and be like, "What's so special about this cat? Why do people keep talking to it? Am I high? Did I accidentally lick those mushrooms?"
I love how the market's music is still playing.
All right. God damn it. You're right.
Oh.
Well, obviously here now.
He's just staring at the cat a little dumbfounded.
The cat looks at you and then just, nah.
Yep.
This is great too for this scenario.
Mhm.
Right, I was never really a cat person anyway.
You can try to touch it.
No,
Yeah, do it, do it.
I saw, what was it, Pot? Was it Pot who was trying to touch it last time?
Yeah.
I-
it
Yeah.
was.
Was it Jinx
And-
that was like, no?
Yeah,
don't
I
do it.
held him back. I told him if you want to keep that hand, you better not.
I'm clueless about the cat.
No more two-handing your sword.
He remembers that sentence and decides to back off.
Oh.
Do a
I
history
will
check.
check it again.
Do a history roll.
If you actually remember.
Oh, history roll. Or
Yeah, sure.
can I tell what it is? I don't...
You can tell it's a cat.
But yeah, but you know.
I mean, how would you? Investigation,
I don't know.
Arcana, if you wanted
Arcana?
You feel the faintest line of magic around it.
Yeah, magical cats. Yeah, that can't be good. No.
Can I peek over my shoulder and do an Arcana check as well?
You
Give
do
me one
with
second.
disadvantage. You don't really have that magic knowledge.
Mm.
You're too drunk. Damn.
Oh shit.
You know what? I'll let that go. You look at that cat and in your drunken state, you're like, it's almost like it's a person hiding as a cat.
What?
The cat, meanwhile, turns at you and stares daggers at you. And
It hisses.
and then with a small, you hear it. The cat disappears,
Oh.
Oh, dear.
and before you stands a person, basically in pitch dark clothes, that walks over to you now.
No,
Good job.
run, Potts, run!
I'm in danger.
As she arrives, she grabs, holds an arm around your neck and is like, you know what? What if that cat is a person, huh?
Do we have a
Well,
picture
chivalry
of her?
timbers.
You do have a picture of her. As much as I'm willing to share. Hold on. Which category was she in?
See how she has a red outline, a blood red outline?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mel.
I'm accepting anything that's coming my way right now.
Oh dear. Now everything starts to make sense to Nier.
Ooh, she looks cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Straight out of Assassin's Creed even, holy shit.
Even
about to
though
say.
she looks like she's going to be too quick for me, I kind of place my hand at easy access of my sword, just to be cautious. And I offer her a drink.
Ah, damn. Gave us her name, by the way, accidentally.
That's fine, they know it. She sees that you're grasping for your sword, and she will.
Fuck you up. Whoa!
Jesus Christ! What
Oh
the
my god.
She smiles at you and says, "You don't need that sword." And while you're contemplating what she is saying, she is
Wait,
stepping
Did this
away.
not happen before?
Hmm?
Did I not do the same thing with Mel a couple sessions ago?
I don't know. And she holds that Dragon Slayer in one hand in front of her, and she gives it a little twirl. Just like, this is a very intriguing sword you have.
I kind of stand up, and with one hand left on the bar, I kind of... I don't like my possessions being taken away, so I grip the bar quite hard to the point where I crack the wood a little
Okay,
bit.
I intervene. I jump in and I put my hands in front of Parch, and I'm like, you have no idea what you're getting yourself into. And then I turn around and I kneel in front of the person, and well, let's just say that I am apologizing for my drunken companion, who I will be bringing to his room as soon as possible.
She looks at you and she gives it a slight giggle. I liked what you did with that gnome. She looks at the sword again. It's like, fine, whatever. But next time someone says don't bother the cat, you stop bothering the cat. And she hands the sword back to Parch. It's like, whatever. Tired now anyway. And then
Duly
just-
noted.
And then she just steps back, and you can see the cat poof, into existence again.
I turn over to to Parch, and I say, "You owe me one, big time."
I will just nod at him and go upstairs and retire.
And probably
Yes.
not remember it the next day.
You
Yeah.
should.
Somehow that's making
Mel,
me want
if
to
you
pet the
had
cat
gotten
even more.
into a fight with that person, you would have lost, guaranteed.
Oh fuck, that
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
It's not even on the map how bad you probably would have lost, but you can try.
So that is literally God.
Just contemplate what a modifier of plus 14 is. And I made this with the character mancer, so it's not any shuffled numbers. This is her stats.
Oof. I will place myself here to go upstairs.
All right. It is currently noon. You guys do not need a bed at this point. I can say that much. And at this
Okay.
point, Ellie also, after contemplating what happened to her, wakes up. Welcome back to the living, people.
Poor Ali.
Right. Anything else you want to get from here? It is, like I said, it's around noon.
I'm good.
Okay. You're still muted.
No.
No, Ali.
Oh
Yeah, her microphone keeps muting herself. You want to pet the cat? You can pet the cat.
no.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
You're joking, okay?
Ellie, don't pet the cat. Don't pet the cat.
I've been lying with the cows all this time. I
It-
didn't see anything.
It's reverse psychology. You tell somebody not to do something and they want to do it.
I want to do it, but I value my life for now.
You have seen the scene that unfolded.
Yeah.
You can do what you want, Ego. I'm not holding your hand.
No, I'm not gonna pet the cat too. What do you think?
I hate cats.
You are a cat.
You are one. You hate yourself.
You didn't want to be petted. Why would you transform into a cat?
But would it
Because it's
count
cozy.
If
Go,
would it
go,
count if he's a cat, but he would pet a cat? But how would that work?
go, pet Ree
Try it.
instead.
Yeah, pet Ree.
Okay, I think we've gone on long enough for if we want to pet the cat or no.
Right. Is there something you want from here?
Mm,
I think
Actually,
it may
no.
be time to
Maybe get a next mission.
next assignment. Yeah.
Yeah, we should jump to Isaac.
Isaac was going to the war chief. What is this map? I'm going to change music because I keep forgetting it. What is this music? Yeah, that's perfect. I love it. Fucking Secret of Mana. Alright, Isaac, you approach, or at least you're in the vicinity of the war leader's tent. What will you do?
Also
So-
select your character, Isaac, in the chat.
Didn't I not? Let's see. I did not. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Okay, now it's correct. So, my intent was to at least find a higher ranking officer.
Are you specifically looking for the chief or just someone higher up?
Well, first of all, we finished what we were,
You
intending
did?
to do. Would stand to reason that we'd also, report back.
Mm-hmm.
on said thing, so at least I want to do that first. So I'll go to the officer that gave us the quest initially, if I can find him or her.
You do. You see a line of, you notice a line of people. It seems like they're queuing up to an officer, and you can hear with your sharp ears that they're saying, "We finished the assignment," and then you hear a juggling pouch being thrown at them. And what will you do with that information?
Well, I will
Down
either
on the
stand in the
queue.
line or,
Okay,
wait
you
until it is.
queue. Okay, and eventually you hear next.
Okay, I'll go next up in. So Isoi will then, aptly stop at the right moment, even if he's blinded. So which group were we again?
34?
Yeah,
no
were
idea,
we
we were
roll
with
34?
34.
I'm sorry, what?
Team 34.
Team
Rule
34. And we were working together with
Uh,
30.
team.
What was it?
32.
Someone has
Think-
all the information written down, even.
Don't you have the thingy?
Wasn't it Myrtle Reed?
Yes, it's the dwarf. It's Team 35 we're working with.
Murray's our accountant.
35. Okay. So I approach the desk, and Isoi is going to introduce that he's part of Team 34 that was working together with 35, and that we have indeed. I will relay the information that what happened in the forest, why it was in the state it was, the result of us having to fight a ginormous beast, and the subsequent, I would say eradication, more of like neutralization of the threat, and inform of more and more of it. But then I would also like to inform them of more specifically about the jester, and that there should be an eye put on him, because I don't trust him at all.
Because you
Especially
don't have
after
eyes.
my huh? What?
Because you don't have eyes.
He
You
has
should put an eye on him.
Come on, I'm doing mostly, as I quote, because my idiot teammates don't know when to shut up.
The officer looks at you and he checks with you. He identifies you for Team 34 and he asks, "Are you the representative? Are you here to collect the bounty?"
I suppose I will be the representative.
And he throws a pouch at you with... I'll write this to you on Discord.
Oh gods, okay.
It's like, okay, so the caravans seem to be safe now, so that's good. Did you ask them if they can help us in the upcoming battles? The others are allowed to help because you were not there.
Did he
We did ask
hear
for
all the
support.
information? No, we did, but they were gonna think about it.
Yeah, we asked for support, but they had no definitive answer for us right at this moment.
So then I tell them, considering the circumstances, they need to, mostly focus on their own rehabilitation before they can decently extend a helping hand. But they were, how to speak, gracious. What's the word again?
Grateful.
Grateful enough that potential help would not be impossible.
He nods. That's great. That's great indeed. Yet, it's quite bizarre what happened in the forest, but I'm glad you found a solution. The mission was much more dangerous than imagined. Had we known of such a thing, we would have sent more and earlier. He thanks you. We will try to contact them, see if we can help the forest, and maybe help them help us. He contemplates. And is there anything else I can do for you?
Well, did he then I'll just continue talking about the
The jester.
the jester that I just cannot.
He
I feel that I clearly make my statement that I don't trust it, and that it could be a potential danger. It could be a spy. It could be an agent of chaos, and it could throw the entire resistance camp into danger.
He contemplates the jester. I have not heard about that. Where did you find him?
And as in, can you find him here in the camp, or where did we find him?
Whatever you want to contemplate. Whatever, tell him.
Well, I will tell the representative where we initially found him, and I specifically in a very I am tired voice tells because some couldn't keep their mouths shut about the hidden place of this resistance
He
camp.
almost jumps over the table. So you're telling me that your team goes around telling jesters where our camp is?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. So keep an eye on it.
He sighs deeply and dejected. This is a high stealth operation. We have shields and everything here that guard us from being seen. And we give out the location. He stops himself. Fine. I will personally inspect that jester after him.
Good. I will also mention that after trying to talk to it for a little bit, and also him trying to evade direct questions under a truth spell, was still evasive on it as well.
Yeah, he nods. It's like, duly noted. I'll make sure I get the right information out of him.
Good. If there is any help needed in its neutralization, you can always ask for it.
He nods. We will take care of this.
As just a personal thing, but the rest doesn't know, I'm gonna keep this little pouch because next time they shouldn't be so stupid to tell outsiders where the camp is.
Wow, he actually does a fucking suka on us. Jesus.
You're keeping all our money.
Did somebody
depends.
notice that? Like, is somebody
No,
nearby?
none of you are here. You're all at the bar
You're
getting
not the
hawk's piss in
DM
your
this
mouth.
time, Isaac. Let
Okay.
God speak.
You sneaky snake.
He is alone, I'm afraid,
Yeah,
at this
he is a
point.
sneaky snake. Literally.
Alright, this sneaky snake is just gonna find a decent place to just go and rest.
And spend all his cash.
We'll see. Maybe tomorrow, going back to the marketplace again.
There's a great merchant in the merchant's place. He's called the Blue Jester.
I'd like to just remind you that I specifically asked when we left for money. So, if I don't get paid, I'm going to come for it.
Well, you'll have to go and talk to the higher ups.
Yeah, but
Well,
then they would
if
tell
you're
me who it is, right?
if
So
you're
I'm
gonna
just
come back
warning you.
empty-handed, supposedly, then
I
yeah,
never
we're
told
gonna...
you guys where I was going. I just went away. I'm very silent.
Well,
Yeah,
it seems
but
the
if-
very
next,
blind.
I'm just
the next
telling you
battle
what.
is us versus Isaac.
Oh, that's it. I'm getting me dagger.
Well, in any case, as you all went to your quarters to go sleep, I'll probably do the same.
No,
I
didn't
never
go
said I
sleep.
went to
it's
sleep.
it's still noon. It's still noon.
It's still noon. Then I'll just do what a snake does best and just go and sit on a rock while the sun is on my face.
Isaac, are you a real snake person?
That's I'm a UNT. That's basically a snake person. Yeah.
Can we go to an Arctic area soon so Isaac doesn't have his own body temperature?
It is winter. It is the beginning of winter.
Yeah.
Late
UNTs
autumn.
are snake people, but they're not really considered that cold-blooded as an actual reptile.
Right. We will take a small